my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is the Friday Challenge video where I ask you to look through your long boxes, find some cool books related to a theme. This week's theme is going to be bomb covers, which is interesting. Like, there's lots of interpretations to bomb. So typically, I think of bombs as something that explodes, or it could be the explosion itself after a bomb has hit, or it could be the bomb dropping, or you just see a bomb. There's lots of ways that this can be interpreted. So I want people to have fun with it. I actually want to make this a bit of a shout out video. I want to get more people involved. So I'm going to shout out 2 other channels. And I hope that people that take part in this Friday challenge will do the same. So, it's sort of like if you ask 2 friends and they ask 2 friends, it'll become a viral thing. So my goal is to really, use this to build the community, like get people involved. We're all going to use the hashtag Friday Comic Challenge, and we will be able to see each other's videos. Last week, actually, I think there was about 10 channels that took part in it. So that's pretty good. So let's get into it. Let's show some bomb covers. It'll be fun. The first one, this is actually one I didn't even think about, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's perfect for this challenge. This is Captain Marvel, and it's 139, and it's the Red Crusher is the guy right there, and there's a huge bomb right here, like a huge bomb, and there's actually bombs going off in the background. You can see the explosions. So I just thought this was like really spot on for this challenge. So, I thought that one was pretty cool. So I added this one. And my other raw book, I only have 2 raws. Most of them are slabbed books. So I always keep the raws and then show the slabs. This is Atomic Attack. And when I think of bombs, you think of the big bomb, right? Atomic Attack, nuclear bomb. You see it going off. But you also see some other bombs being dropped here. So there's lots of cool bomb action on this one. This is a classic cover, by the way. Atomic Attack, number 1. Or is it number 1. So just a classic bomb cover. In the same vein as that one, another nuclear bomb one. And this one, in a weird way, is not as good because it doesn't really show the bomb. It just shows the explosion. Is World War III, number 1. And this is where the Capitol building is getting nuked. It's like totally going to blow up. And I don't think it would actually work that way. I think it would be just like obliterated. but it looks cool this way. So World War III, number 1, just a classic nuclear bomb explosion. Whenever they do destruction in movies or in comics, it's always like, iconic buildings that have to be blown up. It's just a thing. If you're gonna nuke something, you nuke the Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower, or something. You gotta destroy some iconic building, and the Capitol building is definitely that. So this is that getting blown up. So World War III, number 1, and classic nuclear bomb cover. And now, I was saying that it's not all nuclear bombs. You don't have to show a whole bunch of nuclear bombs to kind of compete in this, or not compete, or participate in this challenge. It's, some bombs are a little bit more subtle. And this is an example of that, where you got, it's a great bondage cover. I try to find excuses to get bondage covers into every challenge. The challenge is Valentine's Day. Why is there bondage? But it's like, but this one has a cool bondage cover. It's actually a bomb right there, though. So they're in bondage. How are they going to escape? And the bomb's going to go off. I always like those kind of tropes of, there's usually a timer on it or a fuse, and you got only so many seconds, and the hero's trying to get there, and at the last second he saves the people, and so I always like that trope. So this is my Silver Streak, and this is actually the last issue in the run of Silver Streak. And it's Lou first said cover. Okay, next one. Now this one is a bit of a interpretation of Baum, but it actually does say. So I'm gonna go with what they say on this one. This is Green Llama number 4, and the Green Llama is acting like a human bomb, and he's like gonna drop onto Tokyo. This is a World War II cover, and it even says dive bombs Japan. So it says bomb, yeah. So definitely a bomb cover, but this time it's a human bomb. So I love this cover. It's just a classic one. It's a McRae cover, just a classic one from April 1945, right at the peak of that end of the war. Okay. So the next one is another classic Baum cover. This time it's Captain Marvel Jr. and he has this like atomic bomb coming up. It's blowing up his cape as well, and it's just a classic bomb cover. And you got even a bomb being used to tell what the stories are inside. And it's just a classic one. This one is a Bud Thompson cover, and it's Atomic Explosion cover and panel, 1947. So Captain Marvel Jr. number 53 from 1947. I just love that one. It's a fun one. Great bomb cover. Okay. Now, again, I got to get my bondage into these challenges. So this next one is a cool bondage cover. Just a really great one. This is Wings. And this is Wings number 91 from 1948. And it's a Bob Lubers cover. And you got the bomb right here. It's like the V1 rocket. And the girl in bondage, ripped dress, all that kind of wonderful stuff, is attached to the bomb. And even have like the plane flying overhead dropping another bomb. So lots of bomb action on this one. And she's a bomb. She's a really hot girl. And just a really classic cover, like a classic bondage cover. Just like, extreme situations going on here. But yeah, this is my Fiction House comic from 1948, as I was saying. Okay, so we got three more left. Next one is another Captain Marvel, and this one, I always thought this was kind of a cool cover for bombs. In this case, it's Captain Marvel, and he's throwing a bomb. He's caught it, and he's gonna throw it back at the enemies, and just a classic bomb cover. This one is a C.C. Beck cover, and it's from 1943. And it has, like, I think it's like kind of like more full appearance of Mr. Mind. It's not actually the first it's not the first appearance of Mr. Mind, but Mr. Mind is now kind of more visible in the story. He actually appears one issue earlier. This is another classic Mr. Mind story as well. This is part 6 of the chapter 6 of the Monster Society of Evil serial. So yeah, just a classic bomb cover too. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 2 on my list is another one I like to show whenever I can, and this one is one I just love this cover. Not Golden Age, more of a modern book, but I just love Tank Girl number 1. This is such a classic cover, and she's got 2 big bombs. I just think it's really cute. So yeah, I always wonder who did the cover. Jamie Hewlett did the cover. So really, really classic cover for this one, Tank Girl number 1. One of my favorite covers, actually. I just always thought it was really cool. Okay, my last book. And this is my birthday book. This book literally came out on my birthday when I was born. Um, and it's one that is so appropriate for me. It's so funny, like this being my birthday book. This is Wonder Woman number 205 from 1973. I'm giving my age here. And it's Nick Cardy cover. And I guess Diana begins to work at the United Nations. Origin of Nubia. A lot of bonus things in here as well. And this one is a classic cover with her strapped to a bomb. And you know, once she's in bondage, she can't escape. That's her weakness. That's her Achilles heel, is to be in bondage. And she's in bondage with the lasso of truth, which makes it extra hard because that is unbreakable. So classic cover. It's just like, I'll show it really close. I just love this one. It's such a funny cover. Such a great cover. And Nick Cardy cover from 1973, my birthday, when this book came out. So those are my 10 bomb covers. I'm going to shout out 2 channels to participate. Hopefully I'll use my influence to try to make them participate. I'm going to shout out some people that normally don't participate. Like, I know Matt likes comics, and some of the other guys will participate. Like TM Nerdy is another guy that's good about participating. Biggie Shack, Immortal Biggie Shack, he's good about participating. So I want to shout out 2 channels that don't normally participate. So I'm going to shout out Nate from Holly Yeah Comics. I hope that he can participate. And I'm also going to shout out, let me think, who else can I shout out that's a friend that might participate? Big B McFly, the comic guy. Those 2, I'll shout those 2 guys out. Hopefully they'll participate. I'll link them in the description, and you guys can say, hey, why didn't you participate in the cover challenge if they didn't participate? So my goal is to get more people involved. Hopefully it works. We each shout out a couple channels. You never know. So all you have to do to participate, make a video showing 10 books with bombs and use the hashtag Friday Comic Challenge. You can even CC me on it, where just use the @ComicCollectorGeek in the description, and I will get a notification that you made a video. And shout out 2 channels. That's the other thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.